Hi everyone, this is video number 2 and it is August 31st and I was just getting to that. I'm not going to say anymore more than 5 times a video, so I guess I can only say it 4 more times. I really want to work on that. Now I'm self-conscious about it, so hopefully by video number 10 I'm going to be okay and I'm not going to say any ums at all. So we'll see how that goes. Today I made my first video while I was driving and I ended up not using that one because I had used so many ums. So I'm not gonna use that one. Maybe like one day if there's ever like after the 30 days, all the bloopers I had, I can post something. But besides that, it was really bad. So on my way to school, I had decided to start making the video blog because I had seen a bus that, the bus had pulled in front of me and I was like, oh geez, thanks bus, because everyone knows that buses take a really long time to accelerate. And so as I'm passing the bus, because I get in the next lane, I go to pass the bus, I look over and I see this huge dent in the side of the bus, like on the front. And I'm like, okay then, well, hey bus driver, that makes me feel real safe that my kids are driving with you, knowing that you get into all those accidents. Yeah. Go you. So I just thought that was really crazy, and there were kids in that bus, and when I was a kid, those bus drivers are crazy. I'm pretty sure that their driving class was probably like 2-3 weeks tops, because when I was going to school, we would be turning and the bus driver would hit the curb almost every time, and you could always expect that whole when you're in your seat. So it was always like, does this bus driver understand that they hit the curb every day? Oh, okay. And they used to also go over the speed bumps, knowing same bus route, they pick us up 5 days a week, not braking every time we go over the speed bump, and our little heads would just pop right on up above the seat. So I think maybe they enjoyed that. I guess that I would probably enjoy that if I was a bus driver. And today I also, what did I talk about in my first video? Oh, I was talking about my classes, and so I have calculus and economics. I had that this morning, and last semester I had calculus again, and I didn't do very well, so I had to withdraw before I started to get anything lower than a B. So, which I know it's my goal. I want to get higher than a B throughout college. So I ended up having to withdraw from the class, and there were so many things that went wrong. My professor, she had the craziest accent, and I don't even know what her accent was, but I could never understand her, and I already feel like I have ADD in math because I never want to pay attention. So my teacher having an accent was like, ah. So this semester I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pick a professor with a last name that I know I've heard it before. I'll be good. And I picked a professor, and her last name is Chavez. Little do I know that she's married, and that's her husband's last name, and is a female. And she has an even stronger accent than my original professor did in calculus. So I'm like, yay me. So that's not fun. And I found out last week that, so she is 8 months pregnant, and in a month when she has her baby, there's going to be a professor that's going to be taking over the course for her. Guess who it is? Yeah, my old professor. Woohoo! So I'm not looking forward to that. And that professor knew that I withdrew from her class, but it's nice that I'm not the only one who withdrew, because I see people that I had in that class and I'm like, oh, yeah, you withdrew too. Yeah, I know. I don't know why I just winked, but it just felt right. I also, what did I talk about? Oh, I might add it on to this video. I had some amazing lip singing going on to Owl City's soundtrack. Thanks to Roman, I now know who they are. So yeah, so this is just my part 1. There's going to be 2 today. So later today when I go pick up Corey and we have our eating contest, because that's today. He wants to do grapes, or he says marshmallows will make him choke. Don't see how grapes are any better, but I'm going to go ahead and just go with what he says. And that video will be on here right after this one. So this is just part 1. There's going to be a part 2. I was pretty impressed with, there's 18 views on it as of like 11 o'clock today. So I was like, oh, right on, okay, 18 views. thought there was going to be like 1 or 2. So I hope you guys will enjoy part 2 of today's video where Coy's going down because I have huge cheeks and I'm excited. Over and out.